Hello YouTube, this is Froogle back with another Froogle Vlogs, and as always with these vlogs I have to apologize for there being such an interminable delay between the last one and this one. I've been frantically busy doing the day job, but also a ton of stuff for you guys. First up, we have forums. If you head over to forums.fruglesim.com, you can see your brand new forums. Sign in, make an account, register, look around, post, read, do whatever you want. Just as with the channel, just as with the Facebook page, the Froogle Sim forums are a troll-free, mature place to hang out and talk about anything to do with simulation, so join up. Anyway, on to the meat of the matter, and that would be the video that's running in the background right now. A number of you have asked, did I reach a decision regarding Prepared? In particular, what happened when the 90 days run out? Well, the 90 days have not run out. I still have just under 2 weeks to go, but I bought it. I decided to buy it. Now, it's a tricky one to justify. For me as a YouTuber, for me as Froogle Sim, I do a lot of work with my flight simulator, and for me it just reached a point where Prepared was a lot more stable and a lot less hassle for getting stuff done. FSX, as you all know, crashes a lot, can be unstable, especially with the volume of add-ons and plugins that I have running in mine, and I just found that with Prepared I didn't suffer those problems. That would be the first thing. Second, the more I used it, the more it kind of grew on me. It still has some quirks. I've had a couple of crashes here and there, some instability, but nothing like what I have with FSX. And in general, it's just been a much more pleasant experience. And I found myself, when I look at new aircraft that come in both an FSX version and a Prepared version, thinking, I really want to do this in Prepared. And it got to the point actually just after the last Prepared video that A2A released their Cherokee. And you might have seen on that video, I did that video in Prepared. I actually went and bought the Pro versions of the Cherokee for FSX and the Pro version for Prepared, hoping that I could do the video in Prepared, and I did. I just prefer it. Now, given the price, you know the license, we're not going to get into the whole license debate once again, but the price for most people is steep. It is $200, and I honestly do not think there is a way of justifying that. I can kind of get away with it myself because of how much time I spend in the sim. I think you can get away with it as well if you are a if you are a proper bona fide student learning how to fly, or even a commercial pilot who wants to keep your skills up. For home hobbyists, though, it really comes down to, I hate to say it, disposable income. It's almost like the difference between buying, say, I don't know, a Ford, a high-end Ford, or a high-end Jaguar, or Lexus, or even something like a Maserati. If you look at the scale in terms of cars, those high-end expensive luxury cars do the same job as the Ford. They transport you and whatever you've got to carry from A to B. It's just one does it with a little bit more style, and a little bit more comfortably, and a little bit more panache and finesse and wow factor, and that's really where Prepared comes in for me. So yes, I made the decision, I bought it. I don't regret that decision right now, but it was a lot of money to spend. And I have to say, I have to thank all of you. I already said this on the Facebook group, by the way, that thanks to all of you. I bought it using the money from the channel, obviously. Most of the money that I get from the channel now goes into buying add-ons and buying equipment and stuff like that. And this particular month, pretty much most of the money went into buying Prepared. So thank you so much for watching the videos and liking them and subscribing and chatting and posting comments and telling me how stupid and moronic I am in my flights, as many of you seem to enjoy doing. But thanks to all of you, that's what bought this. Now, another question that's come up since I announced on Facebook that I have bought Prepared is, does this mean that all the flight videos you're going to see on this channel are now Prepared, and I'm abandoning FSX? Oh, the same question I had with X-Plane. Are you abandoning FSX? No, this channel is all things sim. I'm a simulation nut. It doesn't matter whether the sim is FSX, or whether it's Prepared, or whether it's X-Plane, or DCS, or Rise of Flight. It doesn't matter if it's solo flight back on the Commodore 64. If it's a simulation, I'm there and I want to get involved in it, and I want to film it, and I want to share it with you guys. So no, adopting Prepared doesn't mean an end to FSX. What it does mean is, if there is a product that comes out on both platforms, and there are next to no products out right now which are just Prepared, if there's a product out which is on both platforms, I'm probably going to get it and film it for you in Prepared because it's less hassle for me. If it's FSX only, then of course I will fire up FSX. It's still on my hard disk. I still use it. I was recording some stuff with it earlier today, in fact. So that's where we're at with Prepared. Now, the other thing I haven't done, and I should have done, we had a meet and greet at Sun and Fun. Now, Sun and Fun is a major fly-in event in the south of America. It was actually in the south of America, southern America, I don't know what you call it. It's in Florida, the southeastern bit where I live. It happens once a year. Scitech were there. They had a fairly substantial presence there, and I was invited along as Scitech's guest, and we hosted the Froogle Sim meet and greet there, and it was fantastic. About 50, 60 of you turned up throughout the course of the day, and it was wonderful. We watched the air shows, gave out some swag, gave out some prizes. The problem is, Mrs. Froogle did all the filming, and some of that filming didn't come out very well. We actually had problems getting the data off some of the video cards as well, but a lot of the filming was just not very good. She's not really a YouTube filmer. Not a problem. I salvage what I can, and so at the end of this video here, gonna put together a little cheesy American style montage, and you can see some highlights from that event. Thanks to everybody that came out. And the next meet and greet will obviously be at Flight Simulator 2014 in Cosford in England in October. I will be there. There will be a full meet and greet. Obviously I'm going to be there with Flight 1, and obviously meeting up with my PC Pilot colleagues, in fact, most of whom I've never met, so it's going to be actually pretty cool. Of all the years I've been writing for that magazine, I've actually never met most of them. I know one of them, Jane. I actually know Jane from way back in the early mists of time when she and I were both writing video games. Anyway, that's it for this Froogle Vlogs. Thank you for watching, and again, thank you so much for all the likes and the comments and the subscriptions and your interactivity with this channel, helping this channel grow onwards and upwards. Lots of cool content to come and tons of stuff you've never seen before. It's going to be pretty awesome. As always, my name is Froogle. Head over to the forums, forums.frugalsim.com, and I'll see you there. Cheers, guys.
This is Scott from A2A. This is Mr. Cessna 172 and B-17 and AccuSim and AccuFeel and Awesomeness.
That way.